Hello Pisces, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 22nd going to the 28th of May. The 25th just came up in my mind, so maybe that's going to be very significant for you. It's like middle of the week maybe. Alright, well, let's see for Pisces please for the next week. Pisces please for the next week. One more. Sorry. I apologize for the loud noises. My mic is back and I'm so happy because it wasn't working. Alright, for Pisces please for the week. One more please. Interesting, didn't come out. Okay. Oh, that came in reverse. It's very interesting. Now the Lovers came up reverse, which is so strange, but I kind of feel like maybe you're feeling a little bit stuck with choices, or like you can't make a decision, or maybe your choice is out of your control around this week. Okay, you also have the Two of Cups here, so this is definitely about partnerships with people. This is usually really good to do with soulmates. It's people that you have a really good connection with, people who share the same vision, the same mindset, the same perspective as you, even though there's slight differences, because as you can see, these two people are very different, but they feel the same way about each other, you know. And so I feel like you could have love in your life. I'm going to clarify why the Lovers is in reverse though. Two of Pentacles. So maybe there is a little bit of, well, that's also another card about making decisions, by the way. So it kind of feels like a decision is not being made when it comes down to a partner, or when it comes down to partnership in general. Business partnership, friendships, whatever. But you do a Six of Cups here, okay? So again, soulmates connections. You have the Devil underneath that, so it could be a sexual connection, or again, it could just be something that has a little bit of like fear involved, or maybe some things that need to be broken, like bad habits or anything like that. Alright, so let's carry on pulling some cards for you so I can actually understand what's going on outside of this. What's this Two of Pentacles then, please? What's this decision? Okay, very nice. There could be some conflict between you and somebody that you are really close to. There is love here. The Five of Wands is coming through with this Two of Cups. And to clarify that, Five of Cups. So there's some disagreement, disappointment. You know, emotions kind of spill. People are upset here when it comes down to a certain relationship that you have with someone. The Five of Wands, I kind of feel like this is just a disagreement over something, because you do have the Ace of Cups. So if things are a little bit unstable in your relationship, I do see that everything is going to be fine. The fives just mean that there is a need for change. So it's really important to make sure that if there is any disagreements with somebody who you know loves you, you love them, and now you both know, but there is a little bit of conflict of interest, or maybe you guys are clashing with certain things, it's really important to remember that there is love there. All right, this is unconditional love. So I do believe that you will get through this, but it just means that there might need to be some changes, or there needs to be some meeting of the eyes, you know, coming through here. All right, so to kind of clarify the Lovers in reverse, you have the Empress and the Six of Wands. So maybe some of you are going to be spending some more time by yourself. I think this actually did come up, this combination came up in Virgo's reading, so it kind of feels like the Lovers in reverse, it's very tricky. If you are not making decisions, which is what we're coming to the conclusion of what that means with this combination, you're just juggling, there's just a balance, kind of things are up in the air. So maybe if this is to do with a love interest, by the way, or a friend, or if it's a business partnership, it kind of feels like the two of you have different ideas of something, because Two of Pentacles is like there's two seeds, and we're not making a decision on which one to plant here. It's kind of like we're not making a decision on what needs to happen. Maybe so maybe you guys are just needing to accept that you guys just have very different views with something. But I can kind of still see that this can still work with the Empress and the Six of Wands. Like something can still grow. There is a lot of confidence. I do believe that some independence might be needed in a relationship, because these Two Pentacles, like, I'm not seeing a major issue with this. Just the fact that we're disagreeing and trying to argue. Well, not trying to argue, but there is arguments and conflict around this. But it's almost as if maybe you guys aren't seeing eye to eye about something. But with the Two of Pentacles, like this, if this can be balanced, maybe there is no need to make a choice. The Empress, Six of Wands, this is success. This is you know, it's just success. It's just attracting in good energy. Clarify the Two of Pentacles then. You have the... Maybe for some of you, you might have a few options for some of you Pisces if you're single. Because Knight of Cups, to clarify the Two of Pentacles, it just feels like an emotional offer here. Somebody who's trying to propose something to you, and maybe you just aren't sure what decision to make when it comes down to it. Maybe you aren't really ready to be super committed because the Empress, Six of Wands, is a very divine, feminine, attractive energy. It's kind of like, it's a very freeing energy, as you can see. Very independent. So someone could be proposing something to you and you're a little bit in two worlds about it. Because actually, one thing I didn't realize, in your oracle card, you do have between worlds. So this is really good for like a glow up for you Pisces. Like you're getting out of a really dark stage, which is good if you've been feeling down, if you're feeling confused, as you can see with these clouds here. If you've been feeling a little bit lost or just a little bit down on yourself, you are gaining your color back. You're gaining success. You're getting that crown on here. Like there's a very big major glow up with how you see yourself and how you're acting, which is where this Empress energy is coming through. It's very similar, which is ironic because you have those flamingos here as well. So if it's to do with love or it's to do with connections with people, I'm seeing that this could be going through a bit of a dark patch now, but it is moving into the light. For those of you, I was going to try and move away from love, but it is pretty present here. One thing to say about moving away from love, you do have the Page of Pentacles, so I'm going to clarify that. It's an apprentice card, so it is about learning as you're going through life. Maybe there is a job opportunity coming through, but Page of Pentacles is quite small. It could be you making an offer, or, you know, putting out a resume, CV here. Ten of Cups, Queen of Wands. It does feel like there's some success if you do that. Ten of Cups is happiness, and it's actually a really good card for me about community, by the way, but it's about that end goal when it comes down to your emotions. All right, Queen of Wands coming through as well. Like this is confidence. It's a really good career card. And you have the Sun here, so it does feel like there is going to be some good news for some of you. Maybe you guys are learning to be more confident, learning to be more... The Queen of Wands is really good when it comes down to decision making. Very good business person. Very good with just that, you know, that idea. So you guys are becoming more creative. I think it's because you're coming from a much more positive place. Like things are like making you feel happier, which is nice. You're being seen and being recognized for your work. You do have your card here, Pisces, with the Hanged Woman in this deck. Can we clarify that? It is a card of enlightenment. It's a card of seeing something from a different perspective and understanding. And then you have the King of Cups. So some of you may be dealing with another water sign. If that's the case, then it seems like this person is needing to see something from a different perspective, or they are seeing something from a different perspective. This person may not be really reaching out to you with their love and emotions, but they do feel it. But maybe they're trying to observe the situation, or this could be you, Pisces, of where you're trying to just observe the situation. You're learning how to control your emotions, which is what the King of Cups is about. Somebody who knows when to react, knows when to respond, knows when to put emotions out there, and knows when to not hold them in, but knows when not to say them. Only because some people do take advantage of it, or we don't need emotional reactions to some things in this world. So it's really kind of gaining emotional intelligence. Kind of understanding or maybe your feelings in a different way. All right, gaining more compassion and understanding. Okay, this desk is getting messy, so I am going to put some things back. I'm going to keep the three cards that came out first. So another oracle card that you have here, Pisces, is TikTok. So sometimes this card comes in when we are brushing something, or when something needs time. This card really comes through as sometimes we can never control the timing of something. So if you find yourself getting frustrated with timing, if you find yourself getting frustrated because things seem outside of your control, the TikTok card is just saying just to let it be. Sometimes when we just allow the universe to do its thing, we actually realize that it was better that we didn't try and force things, and out of fear, you know, it feels like by allowing the universe to do its thing, when you release, when you surrender whatever is frustrating you, this is when we find peace, and this is when I feel like you're going to start moving forward into this new way of being with the between worlds. Can we clarify the TikTok card, please? TikTok, please. What does this mean? So you have the 8 of Wands, so maybe you're feeling like life is not moving in the right direction for you. Maybe you are wanting or waiting for some sort of communication or just some forward movement in your life. The 8 of Wands for me always comes through when it's like you want to be on the right direction and maybe you haven't been feeling like you've been moving towards the right things. Being clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, so it could be an earth sign that you're waiting to hear from, or things, it could be in your finances here, your financial security, your it could be like very materialistic things, like your home, you know, things that do require money. Maybe it's to do with your savings. Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Wands could be that you're just really trying to be patient with the situation. What's the advice with this then? Well, the Ace of Pentacles. So you are going to get what it is that you're waiting for. So in this case, it's just really... can you guys see? I don't know if the lighting is just going down a little bit. I apologize for that. I will turn the lighting on in just a sec. But the Ace of Pentacles is what it is you've been waiting for. It is having that financial support system. It is having those savings. It is having that opportunity. Maybe it's a career opportunity that you're waiting for. Again, if this is you applying for something, putting something forward, making an offer, or just proposing something toward, like, something to do with Pentacles, so either money or, again, something to do with your stability or materialistic world. And I love to do this because it's not materialistic, it's just, I just do that just to make sure people understand. I'm not calling you anything, I'm just saying. So things are moving in the right direction for Pentacles. We just need to be a little bit more open to the blessings that are coming your way with the Star card here. This is saying that wishes are being fulfilled, but let go of the need to control a situation with the 4 of Pentacles. You know, in a traditional Rider-Waite deck with the 4 of Pentacles, is somebody holding on really tightly, like, I can't do anything else but hold on to these things. This is all I have, you know, so I'm not going to let it go. I'm not going to let it out of my sight. When we are in that receptive flow, an open flow, like the Empress is, and I think that is your advice within this week, is just to be in your own energy and to do the things that you love to do and to do it in a very flowing way. Don't try to force anything to work. Don't be harsh on yourself about it. With the 4 of Pentacles, just be open and just see where that gets you, because if you see here with the TikTok card, the more that we're trying to hold on to something and try to control it, or just try to, you know, to make it go in a way that we want it to, try to manipulate something or try to force something to go the way that we want it to, the TikTok card says is things just start crashing and things just don't work out because we're going against the flow. All right, so if we just let things be and open ourselves up to opportunities, then this is when things happen a lot quicker. So I see things working in the right way. You just need to be a bit open to going with the flow to be able to see that, okay? So then we move into that peace, and we have the Lovers. Let me clarify the peace card, please, Spirit. The 2 of Pentacles. So yeah, I was wondering if it had anything to do with the Lovers, which is why I went to clarify it by itself, and then the 2 of Pentacles came in. So again, when we kind of like, if there is a certain decision that needs to be made between you and someone, or just by yourself, or if you feel like you're juggling a few things and you're not quite sure which one's going to land, whatever that means to you. All right, the 2 of Pentacles, this is kind of just saying that just try to find a healthy balance with this and find peace with that middle ground, because I feel like the choice will make itself, or like, it's really interesting because making peace with something, as you can see with the egg here, is like the bird is not going to sit and wait for it. It's actually going to go, well, it is a card of forgiveness also, but it's going to go and do the things it needs to do, and the egg will hatch in its own time, which is this new beginning, is the thing that we're waiting for most probably, to hatch and to grow fruit and to be this amazing thing that we want it to be. But at first we need to find peace with it and to let it take its own time. So the 2 of Pentacles is clarifying that. And this is where we have the 10 of Cups and that Knight of Cups again. So emotionally, things are going to be amazing with the 10 of Cups. Just be aware, we do have the 7 of Swords coming through. I just want to see what that's about. The Devil and the Hierophant reversed. the Five of Wands. Maybe there is a little bit of like a conflict here because of some like something toxic with the Devil. And the Hierophant reverse, maybe Hierophant reversed is kind of like maybe not keeping a promise. Or maybe someone's not committing. Maybe that's what it is with the Two of Pentacles. Like, I feel like things are okay, but so the Devil is like, we're arguing about something. The Devil can be, you know, it has chains in the card usually. This could be that somebody who's going through like a difficult time mentally, as you can see, like that's where the spiral starts going down. Okay, could be dealing with some dark thoughts or, you know, some difficult, you know, fears. The Five of Wands is creating conflict. The Hierophant in reverse is kind of like, making a commitment very difficult is reversed. As you can see, like, oh, very interesting. Because we have the spiraling stairs going down here. Like, in the upright is going up. Here it's going down. So it's like maybe a relationship is kind of going a little bit downhill because of certain conflicts. Like, because we had this lovely Knight of Cups and Ten of Cups energy, this is very emotionally well. Like, there's love, there's this, there's that. But the Devil and the Five of Wands with the Hierophant reverse just says that something needs to be addressed with the Devil. Maybe this is where we need to find peace. The Devil is creating conflict. Just one more clarification for this, please. What is this talking about? Nine of Wands, 7, 9 of... So maybe somebody is very fearful of like deception. The Tower and the Moon. The Chariots underneath, you could be dealing with a Cancer. There's like a fear here of somebody's intentions or somebody being a player or not really trusting fully this Knight of Cups. Somebody's not trusting an emotional offer, opportunity, apology, or whatever. Now that could be fears, but that could also just be with, well, with the Nine of Swords, it's kind of like it's fearing the worst. Is so with the Lovers reverse, the Two of Pentacles, in this case, it's kind of like don't make any choices at this time. Allow something to unfold naturally. If it's not the right thing, then it won't be for you. Like, that's the thing. Like, you don't need to make a decision now. If it's scaring you, like, oh, I don't know what this person's real intentions are. Just pay attention to the signs with the Two of Pentacles, okay? Like, there's no need to commit something just yet. Just keep balanced. Like, make peace with it. Maybe the peace is like trying to forgive the past. See, the Empress is like, don't commit yourself to anything. Like, just be in your energy. Like, the right person will pursue. The right person will make it very clear their intentions. And if you're not feeling it with one person, then maybe there is somebody else who will make it very clear to you. Like, there's just this energy here of like, don't allow the fears to overwhelm you. Don't allow high expectations or like putting someone on a pedestal to overwhelm you in the opposite direction. Like, Two of Pentacles is like, don't make a choice. Let things balance itself out. Because I'm kind of seeing a little bit of like, well, we have kind of like, I'm seeing like Devil and Angel kind of energy. We have a little bit of one half of it being slightly toxic. We have another side of it being, you know, maybe too amazing. Like, I think this is why it needs balancing. Maybe a relationship has very like, it's very strange what I'm seeing. Yeah, it needs some balance. It needs some thought. You can see that both of these people are in the exact same position with the Four of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So Six of Pentacles is about balance, so that you have a healthy routine going for you, making sure that you're looking after your health, after your career, after yourself. You know, I think maybe it's really important to focus on these things. Four of Cups is a card of like, it can be a card of rejection. So maybe you might be rejecting something or coming to a better conclusion with something when you are balanced, you know. But Four of Cups can also be about trying to dream something into reality, and it could be in terms of love. Like, I think that maybe meditating or sitting down and really being with yourself, with your thoughts, and finding balance can actually help you find some clarity. Sometimes the Four of Cups is like feeling jaded, feeling bored, like, Yeah, then you have this You have this Page of Swords, which is a triggered energy. Like somebody might think too much, that they distort things and assume the worst from it. Okay, so this is what the difference is. I kind of feel like, I don't know if this is you, Pisces, or somebody else, maybe the both of you, because the Two of Pentacles is present, you know, it kind of feels like two things. I think that both of you need to kind of establish that independence that we said in the beginning and find balance in your own life, because it kind of feels like there is this 50-50. There's one person, one reality where we're balancing things and this feels more fruitful. And the Four of Cups is kind of feeling jaded and feeling bored and kind of not accepting certain things that could be good in their life. It kind of feels like a very content, like not a good kind. Is that the word? It's like a very jaded energy of like, I want more in my life, but I'm okay with what I've got. Like I don't want to put any effort towards something. So, or I don't know. It's just maybe I'm getting that there could be like a fear of settling with this, or actually settling with this, or we could actually be proactive and balance things, and we'll have like a clearer, healthier outlook on your life. I don't know what they mean by this, but hey, it's coming up. Like when you're sitting in emotions, it can be very triggering. But when we're sitting with like practical things, it just feels like a healthier card. And maybe that's the difference between worlds. And literally, to clarify that, the World card came through. So yeah, absolutely new beginnings. In for you, you are leaving behind very difficult traits or difficult ways of being, difficult stories, difficult environments. All right, Knight of Pentacles, and I believe that's the Hermit, so very strong earth vibes coming through. Knight of Pentacles is taking a journey, so this could be a physical journey, but this could be you kind of going out there to see and to experience things, but maybe on more of a practical level. Like this could be just like learning about yourself. Knight of Pentacles, okay, is like a long journey that we all take in life. And one where we learn the right lessons and plant the right seeds in it. It is character developing, and that's the words that want to come to mind. The Hermit is all about spending time with yourself and maybe needing to think about really where you stand in your life, what you really want on a very practical way, in a very practical way. And I think this is about you actually setting goals and actually achieving it. But maybe you need your own time to be able to do that. Maybe you need some time to actually analyze where you want to be. And this seems to be where you are initiating this new world and entering this new world, because there's progress here. There is this like increase, or like not increase. There is this leveling up between this two, because we started off as the Princess of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. We're moving towards the Knight in this new beginning. So you are learning a very solid, very grounded lesson when it comes down to maybe your relationships, maybe it comes down to your fears, maybe it comes down to whatever this devil energy is. All right, but this is ultimately very good, but there is just a little bit of inner work to do with somebody. It doesn't have to be you. All right, for Pisces, please. That was very big. We have Lobster. This says financial pinch. So again, some of you are struggling with finances a little bit, or feeling like your finances are kind of getting a little bit too close to zero or whatever. Like you can have your own financial goals, of course. That was just a joke, but it's like, it's kind of becoming a little bit of a pinch. It's kind of getting to a point where you're like, I don't like this. So we have disappointment in a friend or lover. So we did have that. I think there is some like bickering arguments here. An angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Okay, so you guys are going to be protected from anything that is going against you. All right, so don't worry, whatever the problem is, it will be resolved. You have spiritual guidance. You have the Jug here, so light-hearted, carefree time. And I think that's something that you should focus on around this time as well. Yeah, we have this depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. All right, this could be something that's blocking a connection. There is like fears of maybe the past, like, and the fact that these came out together, it's like, don't allow the vulture to stop you from having a good time. Okay. We do have PISCES, which is pay attention to your finances. And we have Ladder, which is climbing towards success. So that within itself, the fact that that came out together, Pisces, just says that you are going to get more finances. I think that you are going to get a good position in the workplace, or you're going to get promoted in some way. So just make sure that you are saving ahead, because it feels like you are investing in yourself, whether it's literally, whether it's just in terms of your skills and abilities, and you're climbing up the ladder here, which is very lovely to see. All right, Pisces, I love you guys. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for being here with me. If you like the reading, make sure you like and subscribe. I'm not good at these. I don't normally do them, so the fact I'm doing it now is very difficult. Usually I just click off by now, but if you did like it, make sure you do like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. So that's why I'm saying it, and I hope to see you guys next time, okay?